Okay. How do you guys see yourself in next 5 years? What is your dream? How you are going to do that?
Next 5 years, it's like if you think about like 5 years these days, it's like 20 years the old days because of this new technology, and 5 years is a bigger goal, man. If you take 5 years, so I would say maybe next year what I'm going to do. We are planning. So you want to talk about that one? If she got planned for the next year.
I would like you guys to join our community and wait for the inspiring video. Hi guys, how are you?
Hello, how are
Good,
you?
how are you?
I'm good, thanks for asking. How do you guys came up with this idea, building a candle business? Because usually people don't see much, much people into the candle business. How do you guys came up with this idea?
We really want to create a positive impact to our customers' life rather than just be giving a product or service to their life. So what we initially planned is like we both did lots of affirmation and mindfulness practice. That's how we change our life. We want to create the same impact and share the value with the outside world. That's the initial idea we came up with. So then through our candles, we can create the pleasant, very warm and nice environment. While our customers can read the affirmation, they pass the message into their subconscious mind, then they can make a change that will become their reality and their life. So that's the positive feedback we are getting from our customers as well. That's the news behind it.
Okay, coming to the point about the manifestation and affirmation, how do you guys manifested your own life and what changed much?
In terms of manifestation, it's not we knew the word manifestation because she knew the word manifestation ages ago because she read the book called Secret. Then she told me these are the books on the Secret book, these are the manifestation, that's why we had to read it. Then I read that one. Then from that time, like what we think, like okay, we want to do something to change our life, so but we don't know where to start and everything. So but we try more of our mindset practice, so that's our main goal. So what we did is we spent a lot of time to study the mind and how we can improve ourselves for mind of practice. So we got a few courses and we did those ones. Then we change our mind. Once we change our mind, then we realize how the life is changing as well. So once the life is changing, then we thought, okay, why we can put that into these candles and get the people to change themselves as well. So that's the idea. But when we start the candle, we don't have that idea on when we started. But when we going through, we want to make some changes how we can be different to other people, others are providing. So I thought that's a good idea to do a manifestation or put the candles over there. And that's why we come up with that idea.
Oh, so okay, about your journey, it was like fabulous. As I was going through your journey before also, I told doing 7 figures in candle business is not easy in Australia. How did you guys build up that big organization, because once you start doing 7 figures, you need a lot team, background works, you can't go to every place and start working yourself. So how did you guys organize these things?
Absolutely. When we started this business, me and AJ, we don't have any ideas about the business. How we start the business or business knowledge, experience, nothing. We start from the zero. So from zero till seven-figure business is really like a dream now, but we took a lot of effort, lot of sacrifices, sleepless nights and everything. So I would say definitely when you create some value to the other people's life, so this 7-figure or 8-figure business, they all buy product, right? So our full intention is now just create some values. That's it.
So as you say, like I want to add something, like when we started, we acknowledge we don't have any background of business background. So we know that. So we don't know what to do, but we do research and we do a lot of things. Okay, we try hard whatever we can do, but nowadays it's not that hard to, because the internet is there, the social media is there, everyone, even if you Google it or you YouTube, you will get the whole idea. But those are different ideas, but you need to pick whichever you can put into your business. So that's why we tried. So first thing, we acknowledge we don't know anything.
Yep.
So that's the main thing. If you acknowledge you don't know anything, then that's the next step. Okay, you can put that step and you can go. There are a lot of noise out there, lot of things. there are a lot of people, a lot of noises out there, but you need to just ignore and you need to just focus. What's your plan? What you want to do? You have a lot of different plans, a lot of different, and the main thing we found it like it's not about the product, it's about the value. So if you're giving the good value to the customer, then the money is a byproduct. So rather than 6 figures or 7 figures or 8 figures, it doesn't matter. If you're giving the value to the customer, it will come to you. That's why you always believe.
Yeah, as let's talk about the numbers first. Doing 7-figure business as a immigrant, you obviously came from other country here. And what do you think that people out missing right now? Like if you take international students, what are they missing? Because if you see them, they come from other countries with a lot of dreams and aims. After coming to Australia, Canada, or USA, they're gonna leave their dreams aside and struggle to earn some part-time jobs and running after money. What do you suggest for those guys out, like to change their lives?
I can look at the similar way how I came as a student in 2006. We came from Sri Lanka. I came from Sri Lanka. All my friends came from Sri Lanka. So once we come here, first our goal is to get here, all right? Because the total is different. In 2006 it's totally different economy and status in Sri Lanka and here. So once you get out of Sri Lanka, we'll be happy that. That's why I came here. Then once we come to Australia, then we thought, okay, the life is we got the life. That's what we thought. Then I think most of I would say most of the students, I think once they get here and they lose the passion, like okay, I got to Australia, then everything going to be happen. But then you can get a good life, you can better life. 9 to 5 job is treating you well and everything. But some point of time and everything, then you will feel like you need to do much. So there are few people definitely who wants to do better in terms of doing like not only 9 to 5, they want to do a business. So I think probably it's the main challenge is them to come from the out of comfort zone. That's what I would say. So to get out of comfort zone is a fear is the most important. Leaving the 9 to 5 job and getting or running the business simultaneously, the fear is the come out of zone. So if they come out of the fear things, then I think everyone can do that.
And also as well as that we are from, as he mentioned, that we are from Sri Lanka. Our community back in our country, it's about that, okay, first you need to study, get some professional or academic qualification, then get a job from that reputed firm, then work really hard for them, get a promotion, things like that, right? That advice that we got. I'm not blaming on my community or society, but I'm talking about the real fact, the real scenario, what we are going through. So they're not telling us that how you going to create a value or how you going to create your own empire and create opportunity for other people. So rather than that working for others, you need to create about yourself, right? Create something new. So that's what we need to make a change now. What we going to make change? Okay, first we need to come out of the comfort zone. So the fear is the word that stop us. Limiting belief is everyone got the same, that negative beliefs in us.
Yeah, actually, so obviously you are true. I know that. Coming to the point, actually, comfort zone is the main topic. AJ told me. People, 99.9% students has become so comfortable with their 9 to 5 jobs. Although the dreams are so big, they don't want to leave their 9 to 5 job and stick to that position and work in the matrix for long time, and they're staying in the same place. They are not trying to motivate themselves and come out of that comfort zone. So how do you guys give opportunity for international students or somebody who is coming from the with very passionate opinion? How do you guys support them in the community? Did you ever did that one?
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
All most of our employees are from sales or even at the factory or even for the delivery or whatever it is. All our employees are students. So
what we are now creating in TNE environments, not just providing work opportunities to them, we just sort of mentorship, give some ideas how, just look at TNE, how it's growing, then you need to get some ideas from it, and then you can build your own idea, your own business, you can build something. So that's how that even AJ talk about one of other staffs few weeks back, talk about financial, talk about how you can manage your finance at the beginning. It's really hard, as well as now we have lots of technologies, AI or things like that, how we can use that innovative technology using our business.
Yeah, coming to the mentoring people, I seriously tell that it's like 100% true. If you have a right mentor, it will really help you to grow your mental health, your financial position, because the right mentor will always support you. I think 99%, if you like go away from the toxic people or remove the toxic people from your life, I think that's where you start winning. So how do you guys suggest others out there, students, to remove these toxic people from their life? How do you choose the right one? What do you have any give me a suggestion for that?
We came across this.
It depends on the
lots of-
person
yeah.
who wants, because if you are focused, because that's what happens, if you are focusing on something whatever you want in your life, you will attract according to that. So it's not about the negative person. Everyone there want to achieve themselves to getting better every day. So it's not about the negative person or negative. If you are thinking to do, okay, this is what I want to do, this is what I am fully focused on that one, then all the negative will go on by itself. You don't need to do anything. So that's why you don't need to specifically say, I want to cut the negative person. You don't need to do that, but it will automatically, whoever, the frequency will work. If you are in a different frequency of whatever you want, that won't match the frequency whatever the people who are negative, they will go by yourself, they go themselves. So you don't need to cut or anything, that will clear by itself.
Yeah, obviously right mentoring is like, if you are being in that zone, obviously if you have a right people around you, there is no need to cut somebody, because you become obviously busy building your own system and everything. That's literally fair.
And proximity is the more power. So if you have the proximity means, I mean, if you are good people, if you know you want to spend, always the people say this day, like whoever you are the 5 people who are talking or who are spending the time with you, you are the average of that 5. So you can choose whoever you want. That's the proximity. So that proximity is like, nowadays you can listen to the podcast, whoever you are listening, whoever looking, who are reading the books or whatever it is, or you have 5 friends, whoever you have 5 friends you are talking, if you are average of them, so you can choose whoever you want. So
And yeah, that's great actually. And coming to the personal life, I think Ramya is already into fitness. How do you manage both of them, being a mother and being a housewife and being a business woman? How do you scale up these things and manage in your home?
Yeah. For me, fitness is not just about that maintaining a great physique or be an active person. For me, fitness is a mental game. So I can push my limits. I can discover my true self. So whenever I feel I reach my personal best, I feel I rebirth, that I got the addiction feeling that pushed me every day to go to gym. Looking after 2 young girls, that one is 4 years old, the other one is 2 years old, and tracking my food, doing gym. This all really seems like a big task, but when you put something in your brain that will leads your life, right? That push your limits. So yeah, as I said, that's the fitness motivation.
Yeah, I know
same
that.
as luckily we got our family support. That's the main of this one, not only that one. So whatever you like, you'll attract to that one. So whatever you want to do, the family there, we got a really strong family support to us.
Yeah, while as AJ told, it's like, what do you like and what do you think most, it will obviously come to you without even imagination. If you think about something and keep working for that, one day obviously you will get it. But people habituated that to a lot easy and make life very very easy. They want everything for free without putting zero energy into it and zero effort into it. That's where a lot of people do mistakes.
We can't blame because to be honest, I'm the same guy like maybe 5-10 years ago. We can't blame that to people because people actually don't know what is. But nowadays, it's social media is there. You can a lot of podcasts and a lot of people are telling now you can reach everywhere. But I'm saying those days it's really hard. But these days, you can't blame people because that's how we trained. That's how we come up with this one. So even back in country, Sri Lanka, India, or whatever it is. So their mindset is everyone's mindset is like that. So you can't blame them to get.
Yeah, it's not about blaming actually. I'm not a blaming thing, but
I'm not saying that.
More comfortableness. People has became too easy lives. If you even see many citizens just doing Uber X. If I take a cab, if I just general conversation with the cab driver, ask him what are you doing? I'm doing Uber X, and he will explain me to build a company, and his dreams are very big, but He's just doing Uber X. I'm not blaming those type of people, or I'm not criticizing them. But we need to understand, you need a lot of sacrifice when you want to build a bigger thing. You need to put your all energy, 90 to 99% of your sacrifice. You should be ready to sacrifice anything which comes to when you're building a dream. That's where your 80 to 90% you will be like the top two are only in there. The successful people, when they start something, they'll never leave it in the behind because of some problem. They will figure it out how to do it. So how do you guys manage with all the business? Like, do you have any team working background with all building these warehouse and everything? I heard that you got a warehouse in the city. How is it running? It's running good.
We got a warehouse in Oakley at the moment. We got a small warehouse, but there are people. We create a system at the start. Me and Ramya and her sister and her sister's husband. So we started with these 4 people at the warehouse, and we did everything. Now, luckily, the business is doing okay. Then people are there to work. So we started with them. So we are so lucky. There are a few people at the warehouse who's trusted and are working them. So we are trying to create a small system there.
And also we have some excellent team members in the sales. They really push beyond their limits. We are incredibly lucky.
Yeah, coming to the sales point, that's a major part actually.
Exactly.
It is like very important. It plays a very important role in the business, because sales is like understanding about the customer and like fulfilling their needs. Is like, because if you meet 1,000 people, you'll get thousands of opinions. So it's like structurally it's big. Like difficult, but when you understand the goal in that, you will understand the point to like fulfill each and every customer who comes in your dream life. Okay, how do you guys see yourself in next 5 years? What is your dream? How you are going to do that?
Next 5 years, it's like if you think about like 5 years these days, it's like 20 years the old days, because of this new technology. And 5 years is a bigger goal, man, if you take 5 years. So I would say maybe next year what I'm going to do. We are planning. So you want to talk about that one? If you got plan for the next year?
We really want to create an impact to the community. That's what that's saying, that true living is about giving. We want to give something to our community while we are growing. That's our ultimate goal now. So, and also I want to add up new technology and new innovative strategies to my business to push my brand all over Australia. That's the goal now. And do you want to?
So 5 years,
Yeah.
5 years is like a big goal. So probably, definitely we do something bigger and better and more focusing, like give value and what we achieve to the people. Probably, as she said, so we are going to tie up few people, few things, and probably we'll get there. Definitely, it's a big plan.
Yeah, that's good actually. Good conversation. And as a young woman entrepreneur, how do you guys give suggestions to the other young entrepreneurs who wanted to become like you? Because you maintain like almost everything in your home. You're like housewife. You are like a mother. You was like a wife. How do you give suggestions to the other women out there?
Yeah, absolutely. So, women entrepreneurship is not just about a woman running a business. It's a powerful tool. So, the cosmic divine energy that called Shakti, which means that the creation. So we have that creation power. The people saying that the world best leaders and marketing strategies, they all talking about mindset, right? So think about that 80%, you're running your business is all about 80% of your mindset. And then just 20% is just only the mechanism. We already got that 80% power mindset because of our body we got that powerful body that can tolerate that intense pain to give that childbirth, right? So it's controlled by the brain, which means that we got that very strong mindset. We can apply that mindset into our life. If we will get the exact what results we want to achieve in our life. So women who were watching this video, I strongly recommend that believe in yourself, push your limits, that you can do it.
Okay, coming to the, about the 80% of mindset, what are the things you need to concentrate on those things? Can you explain me those things? About the 80%, as you told, the mindset, what are the major things in that?
Absolutely. So what we did is we just invest our time, our money and everything into mindset. Even currently also we are doing a lot into mindset rather than focusing on our business, because when you do it fully focus on your mindset, change your mindset, you will like just like lift everything up. So that's how it is. So like what we did is we just read lots of books, we listen to podcasts and follow the business leaders, their strategies. And then one of the example that, the Tony Robbins is one of the world's best strategists, that he did a seminar in Sydney. We attended that, Unleash the Power Within. That was like a fantastic, phenomenal experience for us, that you in your nervous, in your every atom in your body, that you will feel the power, and then it helps us to boost our business and push ourselves into the world, that how we going to like fight and how we going to give some values to others.
Okay, can you explain me a bit about your products and what they do for the people? Like as you told, you are going to help the community. Like I just want to briefly explain your product to the society. Yep.
Go for it. You can do better.
No, it's up to you.
She's the creator for the product, so I'm just at the back, so she know better.
Yeah, so I created this product because of using the crystal stones. We ethically source all the crystal stones. They got each different frequency. For an example, rose quartz stone is just for attract unconditional love. So I created the affirmation based on the attract unconditional love. People who feels that they have that lack of love or not self-confident, what they have to do is just that read the affirmation and light the candle before they go to bed, because that's the time we can pass the exact news to our subconscious mind. So they just read and then light the candle, so the message will go while they have that aromatic, that very cozy and nice environment. That's the idea. The same thing, the amethyst stone is a very popular stone that is block negative energy. So they can do the negativity, like some people feel like they have that negative thought patterns and things like that. They have that anxiety and stress kind of feeling as well. So they can get rid of that. And also we are getting lots of feedback that people saying that, oh, your candle is like a magical. Once we started using that, I can easily have that very good night's sleep, and I can eliminate all these kind of negative thought patterns. That's the very positive sign for us that we are on the right track and we are giving the right product to our customers.
Yeah, about the feedback, you can't satisfy everybody in any business. That's a major thing. But if you take the affirmation and manifestation, how does it exactly works? Do you think it exactly works for everybody?
Depends on how you believe, how everyone believes. It's simple like that. If you believe in something, if you believe in your manifestation, if you believe in your affirmations, then it work for us. So that's what we can say. It's work for us, so we are trying to give to the people. So whoever thinks it's going to work for them, whoever believe it, it's up to them. But as we thought, definitely it's working. We got a lot of feedbacks it's working. So probably that's what we are doing.
I would say definitely it's not just about all in candle. Candle can't do a magic thing for you. You need to trust yourself and align the frequency, the thought patterns. That will work it out. That will work.
Yeah.
It's all about the energy, how you feel the energy. It's about how you feel your God. Some people are with the God. They think, okay, it's going to be happen. That's what it is. They believe in those ones. Same thing like that. So.
Yeah, if you take manifestation or affirmation, 80% of society says the same. If you dream about something and it obviously come true, have you seen these things, like if you have an unimaginable dream which came true, which happened immediately?
Yeah, visualization, definitely it will come to reality, but nothing like happen in just in overnight, right? That we need to do the repetitive process, that over and over and over we tell to our brain that this is the reality, this is the reality. Then the brain thinks, oh, even though if you can attract that whatever car you want to have or the big luxury houses, that you need to feel that that's not something that, oh, you have it, that you can't fake yourself, but you need to exactly feel it. If you have that right now, how you feel it, that's the matter.
It's a feeling, this is not about I want this car and you sleep. It won't be happen like that. You feel it. It's you can talk to the universe with the feelings. So that's the right frequency. It will work. So if you know what the right frequency is the feelings. So that's what we are trying to create. So when they light the candle and when they're reading the affirmations, probably they will feel one point and that feel will work. So that's what.
Okay, as your candles are into affirmation and manifestation, usually do you have any time period for this? the clients who are buying your candles, do they need to do like for certain time or certain period? Do you have any suggestions about that?
Most of the time there's the manifestation, because not us, like most of the people who have achieved this in the big shots guns, I would say, they will say in the morning after you wake up or before you go to bed. So these two are the time our alpha wave, the brain is going to be in that particular awakened time, so that will can match with that frequency. Easy to manifest. That's what I'm saying. Easy to manifest.
Yeah. About this journey, have you ever feel that you are doing a right job, and have you ever feel that you are going in a good pathway? Because many people after going to certain level, they feel that I am not doing right, and that's where they leave the project and go away. So have you felt anything like this?
We felt a lot of times we felt, are we doing the right thing? Are we doing the right business? Are we doing the right? So self doubt is always there. So, but you have to come up with that one. So if sometimes there's a lot of notification, a lot of things that the universe will give you. Even if you have a self doubt about your product, some people randomly come and say, I love your candle, some sort of stories, and we are hearing, and then we are like, wow, okay, we need to, okay, we are on the right, we get back to work and do that. But always the self, in every business, everything, every life, self doubt is always there, but somehow you have to overcome, and we feel really strong. Okay, we should go in this way, so that's why. Yeah.
And for an example, few times like are we on the right path or things like that, we also discuss it. For an example, on that particular day we receive email or talking to someone, they're talking about even very deeply, very emotionally talking about our brand and our product. So then we just decided, oh yes, this is the sign we are getting. Yeah.
So all the time, I think the universe will give a lot of signs to us. So if we are like on focus and if we are clear, probably we know we can capture those ones.
Exactly.
And we'll find it. So
it's not happening for us. Definitely, it will happen every single person's life. Definitely, because if they focus on something, if they really want to do something, definitely the right path, the right people, right opportunities will appear.
Okay, that's fine. It's very fantastic talking to you. And what are the best and worst advice you got from the other business people? And how do you feel about those things when you got a best advice and you felt it that's the best advice for you? And what is the worst advice you got? Like, do you have any idea about those things? Remember that one?
Best advice again, I would say, is when you are doing the business, you always focus on what you can give to others, not what you can getting. It's not about money or not about what you only focus what you can give to others. The money and everything will be a byproduct. Worst advice, like probably people come and ask, okay, how much you did this month, how much you did this that month. It's all about talk about the money. So money is a commodity, I know, but always determine, okay, how much you make, what is doing. So every single thing is determined on the money. So don't focus on the money. I make this much it is. That's not. I think that's not a valuable thing. Then the more valuable is what you are giving to others. So the true word is living is giving. So
exactly.
True living is giving. So that's
what advice do you guys give for the students who wanted to start their business in Australia?
All right. I would say first, for the fresher, I would say start learning rather than like straight into. If you have your idea, if anything, just start learning. Probably a little bit of whatever there is inside and everything, like probably work for someone for like maybe 1 or 2 years of the same business and get the background of the business, how you do, then you got like a solid path to get there. Or don't fear to fail. Failing is always a good thing. Like you will learn. Like if you are not failing, then you can't learn much. So I would say like start learning.
Just for fun, I can ask you one question. How much guys you are making? Like, can you tell in the camera?
How much you are making what?
Money. How much guys you are making money like from the business?
Quite enough to happy for us.
That's quite funny. No worries. And can you tell me what are the initial problems you faced when you start your business? Can you remember that one?
Initial problem, because I'm working like 9 to 5 job, so simultaneously maintaining both of them, the timing is our main issue, I would say.
And also that time we had our little girls, so looking after them was our priority.
Time management is our biggest issue at the start. and but we tried a lot.
Yeah, and also we got our family support as well. That's what, because we're really keen into our business. That's what, even this is not about us that we are getting support. Definitely, when someone is really keen to do something, definitely you will get support somewhere.
After being an entrepreneur for a long time, what are the biggest challenges you faced and how did you overcome those ones?
Yeah, we both want to create a system in our business that work delegation. That's our main priority. So what was the biggest challenge for us was like, without understanding our business life cycle, where are we currently? Like, are we in the toddler stage, or are we in the teenager stage, or even in the very newborn stage? Without understanding that, we delegated our most of the responsibilities to the other people. That was the biggest challenge. Then how I overcame is that, okay, now I find out, okay, what's the right reason, and choose right people, and also the right time to delegate the job duties, the responsibilities.
Yeah, while choosing the right people, it's not easy. As how do you guys choose right people? Like your suggestion, do you have any suggestion in that?
It's all about I always believe the frequency work with us. So that's all I believe. If they are, if we know what we want to do, and
Yeah.
if they are okay with the same frequency and they are looking the same thing, then we can travel.
Absolutely. So the people who think about that, what we are getting instead of what we are going to value to T&E, the natural experience to grow itself. So those people we really want to have.
And same, we from the start we thought about like, okay, the business is as an entity. It's not our business. We always saying the business is different. The business is look after what they want. So the business will choose whoever they want to be stay in the business. The business will go from there. So that's why we always believe they're not the right person. They will go by themselves, or the business will find out. So we don't need to work much on that one. But at the start, the frequency is like the main thing.
We have that some loyal staff team members with us that from the beginning onwards, we are really fortunate enough to have them.
Yeah. How about the mindset? Like obviously, what mindset do you refine? To be a successful person. Answer the question.
I thought you would answer that.
Yeah, let's put like normal conversation. So you come up with ideas, like answers. Yeah.
Mine's okay. You go with.
No, you go with that.
Okay,
Yes,
I didn't capture the question. Say it again.
Yeah. What about the mindset to be a successful person or successful businessman? What type of mindset do you have? Do you want to see, like, have any suggestion for that?
For me, like I would say, be a natural. Be yourself. That's the main thing. So a lot of people will miss. I can't say a lot of people. I miss a lot of times. I live for others. Like if you are doing naturally yourself, then that's the best mindset. You can achieve more. Whatever you like to do, you do it, rather than like, my auntie is like this, my uncle is like, my mom won't be like that. Or don't follow those ones. Like whatever you feel like you want to do, what your body saying, even if you want to wake up at 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, wake it up. That's fine. Then be yourself. That's the best thing. So I try to be myself. Why?
Coming to the mental health, what do you say or what do you suggest the students to have a right mindset to get into business?
From my experience, I would say try to be yourself. So whatever you like to do that way, because don't follow whatever the society says. Don't follow what I can't say don't follow your mom or dad, whatever it is, you know what try to do, but don't think like what other people gonna think about you if you want to take decision. Because on our society, most of people like that, what my mom gonna say, what my auntie gonna think, what my third party gonna say. So they will take everything into their account, and they can't focus and they can't do that. So try to be myself, try to be yourself, then that's the best thing. So you can deliver best thing, try to be yourself, then that's what I would say. That's a right mental, if you like to do whatever it is, that's a best mental.
Yeah, coming to the mental health, all the international students feel a lot of pressure in mental health regarding staying far away from their family. How do you suggest them like to get relaxed and start their own careers?
So the focus is at the start, probably as an international, I came up for the same thing, like probably try to get the PR first. Try to first, once I get here, try to get the money, try to get the uni fee, try to get the PR, all these things. they put pressure a lot on that one, so then they can't be their self. So rather than I know those are the important things, but try to avoid those one and try to be yourself. Everything will fall into places when you are on the right mindset and for the right mental health. So always try to be yourself, then probably everything will come to you.
And also I would like to share that how we are practicing few things now. This like last 2 months we are practicing few techniques that really help us to boost our day. What we are currently doing is we used to wake up 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the day, but now we are waking up early morning 4 o'clock. Then as soon as we wake up, we take a shower, then we do Om chanting. That's the universal chanting mantra that helps to give us more vibrational energy. Then we do 20 minutes breath working that help us to fill lots of oxygen in our lungs. That makes us feel alive and then very nourish ourselves. Then that 10 minutes priming session, which means that gratitude practice plus oneness practice. So that feeling that how grateful we are, what kind of things we have, that even a small things like even a sunlight, or you feel like you are drinking good water and you are living in this amazing country, Australia. So things like that, we just show our grateful feeling to the universe. So that is more than enough to boost our day. And also the whole day, even though if you facing lots of challenges, dealing with lots of business issues or things like that, you feel like it will give you more clarity, and also the energy, it's amazing. So that is the great idea or technique I love to share with the students.
Okay.
But to wake up at 4 o'clock, but don't go to bed at 12, go to
Yeah.
at least 9 o'clock, then
Yes.
probably you can easily wake up at 4 o'clock. So
Absolutely.
Yep. As coming to the sleep cycles and these things, but any international students, he works like 2 jobs, 3 jobs to cover all these like initial expenses. How do you suggest them to come into this type of lifestyle compared to where they are right now?
it's all about the mindset. It's all
Exactly.
about how you feel, how you want to be. People always stress about the money, but I would say if you look after yourself, and if you have the money, it will come anywhere, anytime. It's like I always feel it's like an energy. From the start, wherever I need the money, we don't know. The money will come from somewhere it is. So we always think money is an energy. So it will come, it will stay, and it will go. You need to take it out. So you need to give to people. So it will go and it will come again. So anytime, wherever you want. So that's, even though it depends. Sometimes people say I need to do 3 days, 3 works, 3 jobs to do that, but it depends on again your mindset. If some people, like, you can see a lot of people here, they are doing only 1 job and they are living happily, and people are struggling for 3 jobs and they are like running away with the money. So it's how, what's the difference it is always the mindset.
Yep. How do you exactly suggest your students who wanted to start their own business and parallelly maintain their career in their studies and maintain their academics? How do you suggest those things?
Yeah, hiring, I don't know, but I will tell you, but I don't know is it a good answer. For me, I would say definitely without blind for like close your eyes and doing a business is not really helpful. That's what we did, and then figure it out, oh, it's not working now. Okay, what we need to get some help, get some ideas who's ahead than us, the people who's already doing the business. It's like a blueprint that you are following. And also these days that technology is already developed. Even you can do your personal branding, or you can do your own YouTube channels, things like that. Lots of students, I'm looking on my Instagram that one of the guy, he's like getting lots of followers, and he's a student. He's doing that, how the life in Australia. That's what he's always doing in the gym. How the Australian gyms are look like, how the Australian roads are look like. But people are like crazy. They're looking lots of like views and things like that. So when you do that, you somehow you will get a great business, right? So what you have to do is at some point you need to take that extra step, come out of that zone and push yourself. That's it.
Again, try to be yourself. Don't try to this guy is doing that, I want to do that. Exactly. It's not gonna work. So everyone got the different energy, everyone got the different frequency and current. So sometimes it won't, sometimes it works, sometimes it won't work. So you have to create your own authenticity to get there. So be yourself is the main thing.
Yeah, and as you told, it's like find your own thing. How do you suggest people to find their own things exactly? See, like as you told, it doesn't work with anybody. Like each and every person has their own opinion. How do you suggest them to find their own path?
That's a $1,000,000 question.
I would say if you are if you live your present moment.
Exactly.
So if you live because a lot of people what they do is they live in their past or the future. So if you try to do in the present moment, then you will find your thing what you want, what your current what you want to do. So that's what I would say.
Yeah. Living in the present moment definitely give you some ideas what you really want to become.
And can you explain me what are the other business you tried before entering into this business?
We try quite a lot. We fail straight away. Few of them. So
But I
that's
would say it's not a failure, it's a valuable lifetime experience.
So
Yeah.
from there it's lead to everything. We started with kids bow. Ramya started with that one. I tried to help her. So it didn't work because we don't know anything about the one. The market. We are the main thing we fail. We fail that we go through. We are not giving added value to the customer. So it's not like you can give, but not like vast audience. Then we try other few business, the tea and stuff properly, but it didn't work because we straight away we know. So we started to take this one.
It's not just like we are just figuring out what we can give rather than what is like our strength and what we going to create some change, you know what I mean? So that was the biggest learning curve. Yeah.
Okay, first business when you told that straight away you failed, and how did you find the gap in this candle business? How did you scale up the big margin in this?
It's not about the margin, it's about the more value, I would say. So when we started with this one, we can give with a lot of big value to the customer who can change their life and stuff. So that's what we thought. So that's a big gap over than whatever the before the one. I wouldn't say definitely we can find there's a value on the before business too, but we didn't actually find that one. We didn't find that one, but from this business we will find the value to give the customers.
And always we love to create new ideas, new innovative products that we can give some meaningful or valuable things to our customers' life. I'm not saying that we are going to stick with the natural experience. We are ready to create another few. We are working on few other projects as well to create some values through our other brands.
How do you guys take these disagreements? Like yeah. Can you explain me those things?
Yeah, so two people work together as a couple and working towards one particular goal or dream is really truly valuable and then really powerful as well. For us, that luckily we didn't have any agreement that saying that one person says no and the other person say yes. Because maybe we have that same frequent thinking because of our intention is just to focus on T&E, how we're going to lift this brand and then how we're going to push this brand all over the Australia. So maybe that could be the reason we didn't have that agreement. Oh no, again.
You couple being into business, and how do you guys like deal with the disagreements?
So two people work together as a team, as a couple towards one particular goal or dream. It's very powerful tool, I would say. So for us that we have that same frequent vibration within us, so that we always come up with one particular decision and then okay, let's try this, figure it out, whether it doesn't matter we are going to fail it or we are going to succeed. So which means that if we failed it, which means that we get that valuable experience. If we succeed, definitely that's what exactly we want. So then work as a couple, I always say open communication is the key. If whatever you feel, just talk and then figure it out how you're going to move to the next stage.
Yeah, the communication is the key here. We talk a lot and we figure it out.
Yeah. Coming to the business, how do you guys see the losses? Like, if you are going into losses, how do you scale up those things?
Losses we scale up as an experience. So it's not like we'll come up again with a different strategy. Come up with it, we always focus. So experience, whatever is loss is the experience. What you can lose much. The time is the most curious, most biggest thing if you're gonna lose. But it's okay. We'll come again. We'll do that again. So
the matter is all how we gonna bounce back. And
what they do is they will have a conversation in the radio, and they will give the callers, the gift cards, $50 gift cards. So who can walk into La Cabra anywhere and spend them. So by that, obviously, indirectly, people can hear about our restaurants and they'll come up.
Okay, you track with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where we are trying to build. And
So then how many gift cards they will get?
depends, like maybe 5, 10. Like for one person, you'll get only one. So they need to call. They need to call to radio and they wait in the line, say some answers. That's where they are doing the branding. It is right now. It's going good. In the future, we need to see because they are also scaling up to make it a big brand. We have 9 stores right now. I think they are building some more stores.
Cool.
We also now like sort of that following some business strategies plan that the person who already did this business and then have that blueprint rather than trusting ourselves and then pushing ourselves over and over. That works, but like it's like just a little bit of up and little bit of up.
How do you guys suggest these things, like whatever we are talking right now? How do guys take these things into serious opinions?
I think we are in an era of like technology, like really fast moving on this one. So probably that's why I said earlier, like whatever you achieve like 10 years, definitely you can achieve like in 2-3 years for the next one. So as I said, are you going the right path, or are you doing the right strategy, are you doing the right thing, or you are like missing out? So I think probably, as she said, like get someone who already did that one, follow them, get the mentor and get the blueprint. That's make you faster. So get a coach or get a mentor. That will make you really faster. I know it's sometimes to find the right coach and right mentor is really hard, but once you find it, and you'll be laughing.
Same like how we achieved our fitness goal, that remember that we are following with our fitness guru. That's what we are able to achieve our task. So without him, that how we are able to do that we follow our own workouts or random workouts never help us to improve in our physics. Same like that how that's not only business, in every aspects in our life, even a spiritual. If you are into really spiritual mindfulness, definitely you need a spiritual guru. The same like every aspects of life, you need a mentor or a person who is really ahead than us.
What do you think that present generation is missing in the spiritual journey?
They don't give much importance to that one, I would say. Probably everyone want a quick turnaround. So the spiritual, it's like something hiding. They don't even more talk about. They don't give more value to that one. But that's the core of our nature, spiritual. So probably not only like following the religion or whatever it is I'm saying, just in general, spiritual is like more important. To be yourself is spiritual too. That's everyone say. Even though for us, the business game also is business is a spiritual game. That's what we say it is.
For me, I would say because of younger generation or people who are in the current world, we have lots of distraction, including this iWatch or phone or whatever it is. It can grab our attention and then switch our energy. So that's not how the real spiritual journey will work. So spiritual journey is all about help us to stay in the present environment. So what will happen? Stay in the present environment. Where your energy go, there your focus will go. Where your focus will go, there will manifestation will happen. Where will manifestation will happen? That you will become a rich person in the world. That's called in the word called dharana, which means that the ultimate wealth. Wealth means not only money. It's all about everything, that your fame, your money, your everything what you want to have, health, wealth. Yes.
As you are explaining about manifestation, let's go deeper. Can you explain me how the manifestation should work in the business, how to manifest a proper business?
Yeah, so manifestation is not just about like that you are lying down in the meditation pose and then attract everything, that someone will come and knock your door and then give everything. It's not work like that. That you just definitely you need to have that clear picture, that the visualization, that what you first you need to figure it out what you exactly want, right? Without I don't understand anything that I really want. No one or this universe or the ultimate power can't give us anything. So first we need to figure it out what we really want, and then we need to put it in the action. Action is the one second, cut down.
No, just go on.
Really nice.
Execution is more powerful than knowledge. So definitely execution. So manifestation is the process, is the way that we can execute our plans and then achieve the goal.
Okay. Yep, going into deeper, and we are like have a good conversation right now. So what but like let's end up the topic. And how are you going to give a suggestion to my any viewers or anybody who wanted to become a good entrepreneur?
About the question that you asked about the toxic people, that he talk about that from the mindset mentors or the leaders, whatever I followed, they every single one talking about one same thing, but that he doesn't want to show off that, okay, you don't want to cut down the people can go out, but they strongly recommend that if you feel that someone is drains your energy, or someone you feel if that is not the right way, which means that whenever you feel with a group of people, you feel happy, pleasure, and fulfill your heart, which means they are your people. So whenever you are with the group of people, that time your heart feels strings and you feel like uncomfortable and not really well, which means you need to cut down. Because he said that we don't need to cut, right? But I guess we want to talk about further. Like we need to cut down and say goodbye to the people who don't serve you anymore.
It's not.
That's I believe in some different way. I think, okay, whatever they will go by themselves. You don't need to do that.
Yeah.
If it's
When you
not the
became
right
busy,
thing,
as AJ told, when you became busy, it's weird.
when you are in a different level, when you are in a different
But because
frequency,
what I thought is the person who's watching this podcast or whatever, they feel like, okay, I really dealing some sort of like toxicity. Okay, so maybe I need to wait. The person will go one day. No. So not like that. So if we say that definitely you need to cut down. If you feel something toxic, straight away cut down. Which means the person said, okay, if I want to achieve something, I want to have that gut feeling and say goodbye. I need to be ready, because I went through all this kind of environment. Once I say goodbye only, my life changed. So I want to tell to the students as well, they need to have that gut feeling, and that say even though if they are mom or dad, putting them into that particular wrong energy or something like that, they need to be in a position to tell them that, okay, mom or dad, okay, you are right, that okay, I need to have this amount of time with you. If you're going to keep putting this kind of X or Y on me, I'm not going to avoid it. Stay away from them, and then keep working on yourself. That's a good idea. Yeah.
People usually don't, find that exact person. See, toxic is, I don't say people are toxic, their thoughts are toxic.
Exactly.
So toxic is
yeah.
not like, they will be with you, but they will not encourage you in every zone of your life. They will just, keep pulling back. That's where you, your journey gets collapsed. So I'll say, start saying no. If something is not working, just say no and just do your work. That's it. It doesn't mean that you are hurting him, or he should have that maturity to understand, okay, this is not working with me. But people are not in that zone to understand those things, and they love to be with them, and they don't change for a long time. That's the problem.
Absolutely. You need to learn to say no rather than being in that environment.
Yeah, and feeling toxic.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you want to share anything with our audience?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for having us in this amazing Inspirepreneur community. This is a great platform that we can share our ideas and what kind of struggles we went through, and then this will inspire in someone's life and create some changes that what we want. So whoever watching this, I would say the masters who already achieved their goals and dreams in their life, at one point they were a student. So I would definitely highly recommend you to start right now. So start now. Don't give any excuses to yourself. Don't blame on your environment or your community or the government or whatever it is. No, just put everything out of your brain and start right now to become a master tomorrow. I wish you all the very best. You will achieve every single thing in your life. Thank you so much.
That's amazing talking to you guys, and thanks for sharing your thoughts to Inspirepreneur's community. And you guys keep waiting for the next video which is going to inspire you. Thank you. Bye.